Apparently live streaming wasn't available, and now we're available. So here we are. Sorry about that. You probably got one of those faces. Huh? Okay, we have 1 minute to go here. Let me just say hi and see who is here. And if you can answer, that would be great. If you can't, that's totally fine. Okay. I always suggest that if you, when we're done these sessions, that you maybe message me on Facebook once in a while. Let me know how things are going, how you're liking the classes, if there's any suggestions that you may have, we can implement. All right. We're almost there. We are at the time of teaching. All right. And you are going to be having a good class today. Hi, everybody. My name is Sonja from Success Fitness, and today we're going to do a little combination of yoga, Pilates type fusion. I'm not going to get too in depth into the Pilates part of it. So look at most of the yoga and Pilates stuff as core and stretch type exercises. But again, there will be some flow of yoga for sure. So if you don't have knowledge when it comes to yoga or Pilates, don't worry. I'm not going to get too technical, too fancy at this point. All right. So welcome to my class. Again, I'm Sonja from Success Fitness, and we are going to get started. So what I'd like you to do is make sure you have your mat. You have your water. Okay, you always want to have water. And if you have a couple tools, like a block, or you have a couple tools in regards to a strap, let me just turn this down so that nobody can text us. Okay, it's always important, right? We don't want to be interrupted. All right, we're going to start on the mat. What I actually like you to do is just start in a child's pose. So we're going to have our knees slightly separated. Your big toes are together. We're going to sit down towards those heels, and we're going to extend those arms forward. And let's give yourself a nice stretch back. And we're going to hold it in this child's pose with your head down to your mat for 5 deep breaths, okay? Inhale. And exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. Give me 2 more. 1 more. And exhale. Good work. Let's come back up on all fours. We're going to have our hands just down underneath your shoulders. Our knees are going to be underneath your hips. And we're going to do 10. Let's do 10. 10 cat and cows. So we're going to spread our hands. And we're going to exhale, tucking the tailbone under. And we're going to inhale as we're releasing it into a nice little arch, right? So kind of get a feel for your body. Wake up that spine. And again, exhale. And inhale. And again, 3, and release. All right, so get in tune with your body. Get in tune with your spine. Get all that oxygen into those muscles. 5. And again, exhale, 6. Now try to shift your weight a little bit more back towards the heels. 7, into the lower back. And release. And again, exhale, 8, and release. Let's do 2 more. 9, and release. 1 more time. Exhale, 10, and release. Good work. We're going to pull that belly button slightly in. So what I don't want you to do is rounding it or arching it. I want you to find a happy medium, okay? So you want to feel the core bracing. We're going to take your right arm. We're going to come all the way up, and I want you to try to stay in line with your shoulder and try to rotate the torso all the way up, looking up towards the thumb. Okay? We're going to thread the needle. We're going to take this hand. We're going to wrap it underneath with your palm facing up, tapping down towards the shoulder, and then coming all the way back up. 1. And again, tapping it all the way down. 2. And all the way up. And again, taking it down. 3. And back up. And again, 4, and back up. How are we all doing? And again, 5, and exhale up. Hold this one for 4, 3, 2, and release. Okay, let's do the other side. So again, re-engage that core, holding it right here, spreading those hands, opposite hand. We're gonna start in the up position. So rotate it up, let's hold it. Keep holding it. Kind of get a feel for how far that torso can rotate. And we're gonna, again, take that top hand. We're gonna wrap it under, threading that needle, palm is up, tap the shoulder, and coming all the way back up one. And again, coming all the way down, tap your shoulder, all the way back up two. And again, down we go, 3, and back up. Good, let's do 2 more. 4, and back up. And again, 5, good job. And back up, hold this one, hold this one, hold this one for 4, 3, 2, and releasing it back down. Good, shake out those wrists. If you've just joined in, hi, my name is Sonja from Success Fitness, and today we're going to do a little yoga Pilates fusion. And again, don't get too worried about technicalities, so long we're safe. So really listen to your body here, okay? So belly button again, stay slightly tucked in. We're going to take one arm, opposite leg, and we're going to get a nice straight line here. What I don't want you to do is twisting it open. So think about your hip bones pointing down towards the floor. We're going to take your elbow and your knee, and we're going to meet them in the center, okay? So looking down towards the mat. We're going to pull it in 1 and extend. And again, 2 and extend. Good, we're going to do 10 of them. 3, exhale in the in. 4, inhale on the exhale on the extension. Shh. Inhale on the extension, exhale on the in. And again. Right, so every time we exhale, we're squeezing that core nice and tight. Let's do 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Hold it for 4. 3, 2, releasing it down. Let's go over to the other side. Opposite leg extends, pointing your toes. Opposite arm extends, nice straight line. Again, you're stretching to each wall, right? And again, that arm that you're resting on, trying to lock it, right? But I can actually sort of pull my joint right out there. So if you want to keep it softened, pulling the knee in, ready? Exhale in, 1, extend. 2, extend, exhale. 3, 4, good. 5, don't worry if it's not perfect. 6, and again, 7, we got this. 8, good, 2 more. 1 more. And 10, awesome. We're gonna sit back on those heels, arms extended. How did that feel? Warming up the body a little bit, right? So wiggle around, get a feel for it, move your head around. We're gonna come back up on all 4, spreading those fingers. Tuck your toes under this time, arching through that low back. So stick that tailbone up towards the ceiling. Imagine a string on that tailbone. We're gonna come up into your downward dog, okay? Ready? Up we go. When we go into that downward dog, press those heels towards the floor. Let your head go. Get your head through those arms, and we're going to do a little walking dog. Heel up, other heel down, and switch. Let's make this a little bigger, right? So lean into each side. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do 1 more. 10. Push both heels down. Let's hold it here for a sec. Pull those knees up into your thighs. Press those heels down on the mat as much as you can. Don't worry if they don't touch. It's all good. We're going to walk your hands and feet together. We're going to hold it right here. Let your head go. Let those arms go. Okay, just shake it out. We're going to take our hands to your knees. We're going to come halfway up. So your torso and your back, everything should be nice and flat. Let's hold it right here. Let's drop it back down. Down we go. Try to touch the ground if you can. Bend your knees if you need to. Okay. Hands back on the knees, halfway up. Good. And back down. Let your head go. Let's do this one more time. Hands on your knees, halfway, and come back down. Let's hold the forward fold. Let your head go, let your shoulders go. Try to get those legs as straight as you can. We want to feel the stretch in the back of those legs, your hamstrings, maybe even your calves, maybe even your feels a little bit in the back of the knees. We're going to come back halfway up. So we want your feet about hip width apart, hands go on your knees, and we're going to halfway it up. Your back stays nice and flat. We're going to go into a semi-squat position. So we're not going to go deep, deep. So hold it right here like you're trying to sit in a chair. And then what I'd like you to do is open your chest, then reach your arms up into a chair pose. Okay? So when we're in this position and you're super tight in your postural muscles, your arms might be here, and that's okay. Okay, so do the best you can, opening it up into that chair pose. Hold it for 4, 3, 2, hold the chair pose, but take those arms down and behind you. Like you're trying to squeeze it, like you really want to push them back there. Squeeze those shoulder blades as much as you can. Hold for 4, 3, 2, back up, chair pose. 1, 2, back diagonal back, airplane. Pull it back. 1, 2, back to chair. Up we go. 1, 2, back to airplane. 1, 2, back to chair. Back to airplane. Back to chair. Hold it. Straighten those legs right up. Arms stay up to the top of the ceiling. And what I'd like you to do is point those palms towards me. Feet go just a little bit tighter, wider, and then really get that stretch up there, okay? I want you to soften those knees a little bit, and we're gonna pull those elbows down and try to pull those arms more back and behind you, squeezing it. We're gonna go up and down here. Ready? Up we go, pulling it down. 1. Up we go, pulling it back. 2. Up we go, pulling it back. 3. Up we go, pulling it back. 4. Up we go, pulling it back. 5. Up we go, stand up nice and tall. Feet together, forward fold. Let your head go, let your shoulders go. Again, we want your feet right underneath your hips. We're going to come halfway up, hands on your knees, back stays nice and flat. Bending into that chair, arms go straight up, chair pose. Hold it right here, arms into the airplane. 1, up to chair. And again, back. 2, up to chair. And again, 3, keep that chair seated position. And again, 4, and chair. One more time. 5, let's keep that chair up there. Straighten those arms and legs nice and tall. Soften those knees. Pulling those elbows back. 1, and up. And again, 2, and back up. Good. 3, and back up. 2 more. 4, and back up. Last one. 5, and back up. Hands go down beside you. Let's roll our shoulders out. Nice big circles. 2 more. And 1. Good work. We're going to take it down to a forward fold. Soften those knees. Walk your hands forward until we're in a plank position. Belly button pulls in nice and strong. Keep that belly button pulled for 4, 3, 2. Let's drop to the knees. Hold it right here. Hands are going to go a little bit closer towards each other. And we're going to bend from the elbow. And we're going to go right into your staff pose. So we're going to bend the elbows like you're doing a tricep push-up. Try to go as low as you can. Okay, hovering for 4, 3, 2, all the way down. Okay, hands stay underneath your shoulders, so widen them just a little bit, point your toes back. We're going to go into a little mini cobra. Lifting it up for 1, and then taking it back down. Anytime we come up, think about rolling those shoulders down your spine. 2, and back down. And again, 3, and back down. How are we feeling? 4, good work. 1 more. 5, and release. Good work. Hands stay right here. We're going to pop up on top of the knees into a low level plank. Okay, so you're sort of belly button pulled in. So plank position on your knees. Tuck your toes under. Get ready. Downward dog. Up we go into that V. Realign yourself. So get your feet a little bit wider, pulling the head through. Okay, straightening those arms, pulling those knees up into your thighs. Good work. From here, we're going to walk those feet a little bit closer towards each other. We're going to keep your right leg put. We're going to take your left leg up towards the ceiling. Three-legged dog. We're going to pull that knee into your chest 3 times. Ready? 3, and lift. 2, and lift. One more. And lift. Hold it. We're going to take that top leg all the way through into a high lunge. Step it in. Hold it right here. High lunge position. Your hands are going to be straddling that front leg. We're going to feel that nice stretch into those hip flexors. Try to straighten that back right out, opening your chest. Good job. We're going to take that back foot. We're going to step it a little bit closer. We're going to straighten that leg that is in front of us. I'm going to feel that nice stretch into the hamstring. Head going right down towards the knee. Burn it. Hold it right here. Feel the stretch, right? We're going to hold it. We're going to take that back leg back down into a lunge. Front leg bends again. We're going to drop your back knee. Point your toe back. We're going to take both hands on top of that knee. Hold it. And we're going to take both arms up towards the ceiling. Let's lean back. So while we're leaning back, we're going to push that hip forward. So get that nice stretch into those hip flexors. Don't let this go. Hold it for 4, 3, 2, hands go back down to the floor. Hamstring stretch. Front leg stretches out, flexing that foot in. Let your chest come down towards that straight leg. So think chest to knee, right? Holding it right here. Flex your foot more. The more we flex that foot, the more of a stretch we're going to get into those hamstrings. Let's shift yourself back forward into that low lunge. Hold it. Get that stretch in those hip flexors. Hands stay down. Tuck your back foot under. Lift the knee back off the ground. Step your front leg back into that downward dog. Head going back through. Spread those fingers. Let your head go. We're going to do that 3-legged dog on the other side. So get your feet a little bit closer together. Your right leg comes up this time. Opening it up. We're going to go knee to chest. Ready? In we go 1 and lift. In we go 2 and lift. In we go 3. Lift it up. Let's hold it. Pointing the toes. We're going to take that knee all the way through high lunge position. Straddling that leg. Lower yourself into that position. So again, we want to keep your back as flat as we can. Keep your head in that nice neutral position. Holding it. Feel the stretch. We're going to take that back foot slightly closer in. Pressing that heel down. We're going to straighten that front leg so that we feel the stretch into those hamstrings. Nose to knee, chest to knee, whatever you can do. I usually rest on my fingertips here. And breathing through it. We're going to step that back leg back again into that high lunge position, dropping it into your low lunge, pointed toes back. Hands go on top of the knees, opening up the chest. Let's hold it. When you're ready, arms come straight up to the ceiling, leaning back. Good work. Open the abdomen, open the chest, open everything up. We're going to take those hands back down to the floor, back to that high lunge position. Let's hold it. Hamstring stretch. Going back, flexing your foot in. Get that nice stretch to the hamstrings, nose to knee. Almost forgot. Happens. Good. The more we flex that foot, the more of a stretch we're going to get back there. Okay. Let's hold it. Let's hold it for 4, 3, 2. Let's come back forward. High lunge position. Step that right foot back into that plank. Hold the belly button nice and tight towards your spine. Dropping down to the knees, hands a little bit closer so that they're right underneath your shoulders. Again, staff pose, halfway down like a tricep press. Hold it for 4, 3, 2, all the way down. Let's hold it right here. Point those toes back. Again, we're going to go into those cobras, rolling the shoulders down your spine. Exhale on the lift. 1. And back down. Only take it as high as you feel comfortable. And again, 2. And release. Good job. And again, 3. And release. And again, 4. And release. Good, one more. 5. And release. Good job. We're going to come back up on all fours. Let's hold it right here. Hands stand underneath your shoulders. Belly button pulls in. We're going to go opposite arm, opposite leg extension, but this time we're going to alternate right, left. So head stays in neutral. We're going to go opposite arm, opposite exhale. Inhale down, other side. And switch. 3, 4, 5, 6, good. 7, 8, 9, last one. And 10, and release. Good, tuck your toes under. We're gonna rock ourselves onto your feet. Let's hold it right here for a minute. So what I want you to do is not pushing your heels right down to the floor. I want to feel that stretch in the back of those calves. Okay? We're going to straighten those legs out. Forward fold. Let your head go. Let your shoulders go. Nice and slowly rounding it up. One vertebra at a time. Arms come out to the sides. Pressing those palms together. Exhale into your heart. Okay, we're going to do a sun salutation. Releasing those arms down, let's roll our shoulders out. We're going to start on the end of the mat. And if you're unsure what a sun salutation is, I'm going to go through it nice and slow. We're going to do each side one time. Nice deep breath in. Ready? Hands come together, prayer. Hands go right by your chest. Okay? Inhale. Forward fold. Step your right foot back, high lunge position. Left leg steps back into your plank. Letting those knees drop, child's pose. Nose comes right down. Let's think that there's a ball in front of you. You're trying to scoot that ball forward and coming up into the up dog, rolling the shoulders down your spine. Tucking your toes under, downward dog. Right foot steps forward, high lunge position. Left foot steps in, forward fold. Let yourself dangle. Rolling the shoulders up, one vertebra at a time. Arms come out to the sides, pressing those palms together. Exhale into your heart. Let's do the other side, okay? Inhale up. Exhale forward. Softening those knees, left foot steps back. Hold it. Right foot steps back. Planking it. Hold it. Dropping to the knees. Child's pose. Elbows dig in. Smooth that nose forward. Into the up dog. Tucking your toes under. Downward dog. Left leg steps forward. High lunge position. Right foot steps in. Forward fold. Let your head go. Let your shoulders go. Rolling up the spine, one vertebra at a time. Arms come out to the sides, pressing those palms together. Exhale into your heart. Let's hold it right here. Get a real sense of centering yourself here, okay? So heels, big toe, little toe are touching. Feel the floor underneath you. This is a great sort of workout that you can do even outdoors, okay? We're going to do 2 more sun salutation, but we're going to go through them a little bit quicker. Ready? Inhale. Exhale. Step back, high lunge. Step back, plank. Drop to the knees, child's pose. Elbows dig in, scoot your nose through, up dog. Tuck your nose under into your downward dog. Stepping that right foot back in, high lunge position. Left leg steps in, forward fold, let your head go. Rolling it up, one vertebra at a time. Arms come out to the sides, pressing those palms together. Exhale back into your heart. One last time. Inhale up and back. Exhale, hinging it forward. This time, left foot steps back. high lunge position. Right foot steps back into your plank. Dropping to the knees, child's pose. Exhale. Digging those elbows in, inhale. Exhale, scoot your nose through, up dog. Tucking your toes under, downward dog. Stepping that left leg forward, high lunge position. Step your right foot forward into that forward fold. Let your head go, let your shoulders go. Slowly rounding it up, one vertebra at a time. Arms come up, palms together. Exhale into your heart. How did you do? So it's a great little routine that you could totally practice, get familiar with. So when we go through sun salutations, that's what I will go through. And the more familiar you are with it, you can use it as a practice first thing in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening on your own. Run through like 2, 4, 6, 8 times, right? It's a great workout. We're going to inhale up. Exhale, coming forward into your forward fold. Step both feet back into a downward dog. From here, let your head go through your arms. Press those heels into the ground, okay? Get a nice little feel for this position, pulling those knees up into your thighs. Right foot steps forward. Let's actually do the left foot forward so you can see what I'm doing. Left foot forward, high lunge. Hold it. We're going to turn that back foot slightly. Get ready. We're going to take our hands on top of the left knee and we're going to lift your torso up. Now, when we come up, we don't want this leg to straighten. The forward leg is still bent into it. Your back leg is nice and straight, pressed to the outside of that foot. We're going to turn our torso towards the wall that the left foot is pointing at. Charlie's Angels, okay? Up we go. Biceps beside your ears. Let's lean slightly back. Opening it up. This is your warrior one. And exhale into it. Take it back down to the floor. Step that left foot back into your downward dog. Pressing your head through, let your head go, let your shoulders go. Right leg steps forward, high lunge position. Get ready to the other side. Back foot turns. Okay, so your knee's nice and safe. We're going to keep your right leg bent. Hands go on top of that knee. Holding it right here, torso is pointing forward. Hands come together. Opening it up, arms beside your ears, leaning back. Your front leg should be bent. You should feel that thigh working here, okay? Your thigh and your glute should be working quite hard here. Holding it, relax those shoulders. Keep going. One more time. Good job. We're going to come all the way back down. Step that right foot back, downward dog. Head going back through, spread those fingers, let your head and shoulders go. Good job. Let's take it right down onto your back. We're going to pull those knees into your chest and give you a gentle rock side to side. So when we're moving into any sort of core work, what we want to make sure is that we have a good positioning of the spine. So if you have a weaker lower back or an injured lower back, just be very gentle. Don't force anything and don't go, even though sometimes something feels really good when we go beyond, where it's like, but I felt so good, but that's where we could possibly get injured. So sometimes taking a step back, try it first, and then see how the body sort of adapted to it, and then maybe next time take it a little step further. So too much too soon could be very a negative effect on the body, and then we might think, well, this is not good for me, but it just was too quick into a certain position or too much of it, all right? We want to feel your lower back engaging. So a lot of people have a problem with getting that right position. So the only way I can truly explain it is like if I were to punch you in your stomach, what is the first reaction you're going to do? It's a, right? And when we have that, that's when we have a good position of that core, and you should feel your whole spine touching the mat. Let's hold it right here, and we're going to do a little pelvic tuck. So we're going to let it go into that arch, and then we're going to pull the pelvic back in. So it's like pubic bone towards navel. And again, inhale as we're letting it go. Exhale, pull 2. Inhale, letting it go. Exhale, pull 3. Let's do 2 more. 4 and pull. 1 more time. 5 and pull. Keep it pulled in. We're going to bridge it all the way up. So think 1 vertebra at a time. Nice and slow until we get right to your shoulder blades. Once we're at your shoulder blades, you might go, I could probably go a little bit higher. Again, if you have a nice healthy back, lift a little bit higher, press those arms into the floor so that we actually get to also use those triceps. Okay, so squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And now I want you to think reverse. So go from the upper part of your spine like a zipper. Start at the up part of the spine. Keep the pelvic tucked in until we come down, not as one chunk, and then releasing it back into that arch. Let's do it again. Pelvic tucked under, one vertebrae at a time, lifting it up into that bridge, releasing it back down, one vertebrae at a time, and release. Good, 3 more. Exhale, tucking it under. So it's not just the bridge up and down that we sometimes do in my exercise videos. This is a little bit more technique, okay? And down. The nice thing about the bridge or the cat and cow is we're internally massaging everything. It feels great. And releasing it down. Let's do one more. Exhale, pulling it in, one vertebrae at a time, lifting it up, squeeze your glutes a little bit on the way up. And gently releasing it back down into that arch and pulling the pelvic in and hold, okay? Walk your feet slightly away from you. Your arms are going to be extended above your head. Pelvic stays tucked in. What I want you to feel is that belly button pulling right down into the spine. We're going to go in a partial roll up. So what that means is for some of you who can roll up fully, we're going to start here and then we're going to go all the way up, all right? So we're going to take a deep breath in. Exhale, lift. Tap the knees if you can. And then come all the way back down 1. Now, when we come down, your pelvic is still tucked in. Don't just let it go into an arch when we're extending our arms, okay? Ready? Exhale. And inhale. And again, exhale. And inhale. Good, let's do 2 more. And down. Last one. And down. Let's hold it right here. If that was good for you and that's as high as you can lift, then I want you to continue with this. If you can go higher, come on with me. Ready? Exhale, lift to the knees, all the way up, one vertebrae at a time. Releasing it back down, round into it, like a zipper, one vertebrae at a time, and extend. And again, 2. Slowly coming down, one vertebrae at a time. And again, exhale, 3. And slowly coming down, extending those arms. And again, 4. And slowly coming down, one vertebrae at a time. One more time, we're going to hold this one up. Good, how'd you do? Right? So it's a really good practice one. And for some of us, it's like, why can't I get all the way up there? And it's usually because there's a little bit of a link missing. And we just need to keep practicing, and we want to do it safely, right? So again, a little bit less sometimes is better. We're going to straighten those legs out. We're going to take your one leg and we're going to cross it over the other. Hugging the knee in, we're going to look over your shoulder. Get a little bit of a stretch in those hips. Releasing it back to the center. Let's go to the other side. Crossing that leg over, hugging the knee in. Rotate, looking over your shoulder. That's your shoulder check for driving. So as we get older, all of a sudden we can do a proper shoulder check and release. Okay, we're going to hold this right here. We're going to bend those knees. We're going to slide our hands behind those knees. Shoulders sit down and back. And we're going to lean back. So we're going to sit on the meaty part of the bum. Okay, we don't want to be sitting right on that. Step further, take the feet off the ground, 90-degree angle. Hold it right here. Push those knees slightly more away. Lean a little bit more back. Arms come out of the equation. Let's hold for 30 seconds. Don't forget to breathe. We don't want to hold our breath here. Keep holding it. Keep holding it. Nice and controlled, right? If this bothers your lower back, grab the back of the knees and just hang on. Okay? Just don't let it go. Don't let it go. Keep pushing through it. Good. Keep that belly button pulled in for 4, 3, 2, and sitting nice and upright. And try to push into that lower back. Really open up through the chest. Good. We're going to lean back into that V position. Our feet are going to stay on the ground. Hands are going to go right in front of it. You can just sort of keep your hands together, clasp them together. And all I want you to do is you're going to alternate pulling the knees towards your hand. Ready? Pulling it in. And as you're pulling in, you kind of pull your upper body into it and release. Other leg pulling into it and release. Alternate. 3, 4, and notice I lean back a little bit. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, good. One more, and 10. Hold it right here. Hands go behind you. We're gonna pull the shoulders down and back. This is your beach pose, okay? We're gonna get ready for the summer. We're gonna hold it right here. We're gonna pull those knees into your chest, chest into the knees. So meeting in the center, ready? Pull it in, 1. Pull it in, 2. If that's too hard, 3. Do one leg at a time. 4, yes? 5, 6, 7, 8. Good, you got 2 more. We can do this. 9, yes, 1 more. And 10. Woo, okay. Straightening those legs right out. Give yourself a nice little forward fold from here. Inhale, reaching it tall. Reaching for the toes. Good work. Holding it right here. Nice stretch for the spine. And releasing it. Good. We're not quite done into that V position. One last one. Back to the V. Hands slide back down. Shoulders down and back. We're going to again put those hands together. And we're going to go elbow to hip. Okay? So we're going to rotate down to the hip and center. Rotate down to the hip and center. Ready? 1, 2. Lean back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. 9. One more. And 10. Hold it right here for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Can you go a little bit there? 9. And time. Whew. Good job. We're going to turn you around. We're going to go into a child's pose, big toes together, lean back into it, stretch those arms out, head going right down towards the mat. Good job. We're going to come all the way forward. We're going to drop to the elbows. So, low version plank, low level plank, you're just going to hold it right here for 1 minute. If you want to take it a little bit further, take those knees off the ground, holding it here for 1 minute. Okay? Ready, set, and hold. So we're going to hold it for 1 minute. Elbows stay right underneath your shoulders. So when you're doing this plank, what we don't want to see is the drooping. We also don't want to see an almost downward dog position, okay? So you're going to stay in that nice flat position, shoulders, hips, knees and ankles. That try to think one straight line. And another mistake that we see a lot is the winging of the shoulders, right? So really try to push up into the chest at the same time. There's 30 seconds. Keep going. You want to keep your head in that neutral position. So don't just drop it down towards the floor. Keep that head in neutral. Keep that belly button in. If this gets too hard, just drop the knees down to the floor. Keep going. We got 15 more seconds. Don't let this go. Challenge yourself through this. Don't forget to breathe. We don't want to hold your breath. Keep going. We got 4, 3, 2, and release. Good. Let's stretch it back into your child's pose, arms extended. Good work. From here, we're going to come back up on all fours. Knees stay right underneath your shoulders, hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Tucking the tailbone under, exhale, rounding it. Inhale, releasing it. Good. And again, exhale, rounding it. Inhale, releasing it. Come on, move through the spine. So you should have a little bit more movement than when we first started, right? 4, and release. One last time. 5, and release. Good. You're going to come back on your belly. We're going to get those hands, what we did earlier, we did the cobra. We're going to get your hands a little bit wider, and I just want you to power into your lower back. Hold it right here, shoulders down and back, compressing gently into that lower back, into the spine. We spend a lot of forward position, especially seated, working in an office, driving, eating, everything is forward. So roll the shoulders down. If that's too hard, just drop to the elbows. Releasing it all the way back down. Tuck your toes under. Get ready for your downward dog. If you can lift a downward dog from here, all the power to you. You can do that. Or go to your knees into your downward dog. Okay? So we're going to go right here. Press those heels down again. Getting that nice long stretch into the calves, into the hamstrings. Let your head go. Do that no action with the head. And then the yes action. Yes for yes, I'm going to stay healthy. Yes, I'm going to stay fit. And no, I'm not going to eat any bad snacks. We're going to walk those hands and feet together. What I'd like you to do is get your legs a little bit wider from here. And we're going to go get your hands on top of the knees. And we're going to squat back. Okay? Let's hold it right here. Now, from this squat position, we're going to try to drop it a little bit lower. We're going to get your elbows on each side, and we're going to pray position. So we just got to find that right position off your knees, and if you can, drop it even lower, and then press against the inside of your knees to get that deeper stretch. Hold it right here. So we're going to stretch right through those inner thighs, your adductors. Keep holding, right? It's a good position for those hips. Sitting right back into it if you can. Try to stay in your heels. If that's too hard, just come up a little bit higher. Okay, hold it for 4, 3, 2, releasing those hands back down, straightening those legs right out, walking your feet back together. We're going to slowly round it up, one vertebrae at a time. Arms come out to the sides, pressing those palms together. And exhale into your heart. Let's hold it right here. We're going to inhale, reaching it nice and tall. We're going to let one arm come down to the hip. Exhale. That top hand is going to reach up and over. I'm going to slide this opposite hand down towards the knee. Taking it back to the center, this arm comes up. Other hand goes down, sliding it down to the knee and letting it laterally stretch out. Good work. And back to the center. Let's take both hands down, rolling those shoulders back. 2 more. 1 more. Rolling your shoulders forward. One more. Give yourself a nice deep breath in. Again, inhale, taking it tall. And now what I want you to do is take a big bubble around you. Don't let anything negative in. And now grab all that positive energy, grabbing it into the palms of your hands and pushing it straight into your heart. Good work. Relaxing those hands down beside you, shaking it all out. Let's take your ear to the shoulder. And ear to the shoulder. And back to the center. And shake it out. And you are all done. Good work. So yoga, Pilates type fusion. Don't get too wrapped up in technicality. So long as we're safe, definitely contact me. You can go to my website, www.successfitness.ca, and I'd be more than happy to help you on a one-on-one standpoint of view. We can do online training. We can do nutritional evaluation and see what other areas of fitness and health you need help with. Okay, so thanks for joining me today. My name is Sonja from Success Fitness, and I will see you soon. Now remember that also this afternoon, we have a 4 o'clock boot camp. So you're welcome to join that as well. And it will go live probably a little bit before 4 o'clock. So join on in and we'll have some fun. All right. Thanks for coming out. Have a great day. And we'll see you during the week.